dolphins. As soon as I came down to the beach, they were out there. Usually I just go for a walk first and then look for them, but I stopped to look for them. It was pretty much felt them and then saw them hop out of the water. Hello, dolphins. Thank you for coming. There's quite a few of them. See how calm the water is today compared to some of my other posts? It's after the full moon in Libra. Look at this beautiful place. It's a sunny afternoon, almost 70 degrees. And it's blue skies. And the dolphins are here saying hello. And the birds. What a beautiful, beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Hi there, dolphins. How are you? How are you? Thank you for blessing us with your presence. I always feel so happy about that. Maybe we'll go towards the dolphins. Maybe we'll go that way. We'll begin to walk this way. Excuse me. I just love videoing for you guys. I've already videoed a few things, and I've talked about Saturn in Aquarius, and I've talked about what's going on right now. I just haven't put them up, so I think I'm just gonna take the time today excuse me, to download all the videos that I had been videoing. I just get home and I get something to eat, and it's just been so nice just to have this peace and creative time to create some new ideas for work and for business. Hey, dolphins! I love you! The peace level is really beautiful. And I think that all of us are feeling it. This full moon last night was beautiful. It was a super moon. It was a pink moon. Super moon in Libra. Libra is all about our relationships to everything. The relationship to the earth, our relationships in love, our relationship to our work, our relationship to our, sorry about that noise, that's the tractors cleaning up down here. It starts to get warm and they get really excited to clean it up and make people happy. Found a beautiful shell. You see why I love to come down here. So beautiful. Treasures, dolphins. Where do you want? Neptune rules treasures and it rules the water. Sorry about the beeping. But it feels so peaceful. So I will upload all these videos. So bear with the timing. And perhaps you're still in the timing of the understanding of the Saturn in Aquarius and the Jupiter conjunct Pluto that happened directly on the 4th. I mentioned in the other video about how we did this huge meditation worldwide that was really beautiful. I didn't talk about the Libra full moon at all. And so I'm just going to kind of go with the flow here and see what wants to channel forth. Look at how beautiful. Look at how beautiful. Oh, I just love it. I just love it. So gorgeous today. Yeah, I'm just going to channel what wants to come through. Maybe the dolphins want to have a message for me to give to you. We just tune into them. Maybe you can ask them from there. When you see this video, time is not linear, so you can think of what you want to know, even if it's right now that I'm doing it, for the answers. So tune in with me and let's see what the dolphins and the life form wants to give to us. Nature, the birds, perhaps the dolphins want to flow through as we take this walk. I'm feeling a lot in my heart center right now. A lot of love. A lot of love. True, pure love. That's what we're here for. We're here to know and understand and learn about relationships, about love. And we've learned a lot about, and different generations are learning different things, because my generation from the 60s, we learned that when we were in these relationships, it was based on the old style of the way relationships used to be. So a lot of us had to, not all of us, but a lot of us had to have the experience where we left a long marriage or a long partnership, and because it wasn't allowing us to be fully our authentic self, there was some control in there. This is all old paradigm. So we knew, the ones that left, that we could not be controlled, and that we needed our freedom so that we could be in this time now and be in our own authenticity. And I speak a lot about the Saturn in Aquarius that just came into Saturn in Aquarius. It's been a couple weeks now, I think. And that's all about taking authority over your own energy. But back in the, let's say, 80s, early 90s, when us 64, 60s generation were getting in relationships, we were very, very, we're very different now. We wanted comfort and safety, and we still want that. That's still the same. But now there's a different energy, that we want the safety, we want the freedom, but we also want the ability to create and be not controlled at all, because we are our only controller. So a lot of the relationships in the past were based in a lot of dysfunction of people, needing a relationship to fulfill their lack of self, loneliness, etc. And now we have done a lot of healing. A lot of us, this whole last 10 years really was about healing. Maybe 8 years. 2012 was a major. We felt it before, but 2012 we did the work. We really did the work. So now the younger generation, the Pluto and Scorpio generation, the 1990s babies, 30-year cycle, they were learning about raw sexuality and darkness. The dolphins are still out there. Excuse my finger. Raw sexuality and learning how to work with the darkness, what was still residing on the planet, and learning to come into their power and their priestesshood and their spiritual gifts that they have, to develop those. And the Pluto Scorpio generation are major players taking the band, or whatever you want to call it, from the 1960s generation who started the revolution, and now they're taking the band for the next generation of this galactic. And some of us in the 60s, including myself, have evolved to that point where we're in that place as well. We're ready. We've done the work, and we're ready to work with the Scorpio Pluto generation. So this full moon was about releasing any of the old outdated relationships with others. We don't need approval anymore. We don't need that. That's way old. We're here to get the guides and get our higher selves in the communication with us so that we can learn to trust ourselves and to allow ourselves to make mistakes and learn from them. But also have new relationships. This is about new relationships. The kind that's supportive and healthy, and that actually has a higher level again. Thousands of years ago, there were these relationships that we understood about the connection and the commitment to grow with a person, how we could raise our levels spiritually. And I want to talk more about that, but today I'm just going to give you a hint of it. I love to bring these ideas up and then come back and give more information on them and specifics. So that's where we are now in our relationships. So this full moon is truly a release of the old. This whole meditation that we were working with 20, a million, I think it was 1 million people, could be, were meditating. Some people didn't. I don't know, I've heard people say, oh, I felt something weird about it. Whatever you feel, just go with that. But I don't think that if you can tune in and you're in authority over your own energy, you don't have anything to fear. You can just work with the energy and guide the energy. So this full moon is about the relationships that we have with everything. And the relationships are about higher level. This is what's here. This love and this dedication, not in dysfunction, not in codependence, in being able to commit and decide to come together in relationships and grow through them. Whatever is going on, or if there's a confliction, to be the intelligent people that we are. Intelligence. That is a really strong message from the dolphins. Okay. Yeah, that came in. Intelligence. Galactic intelligence. Higher intelligence. It is not about fighting. The war is over. We are in the 2000s. 2020. 2020. Where we have the 4 numerology and the 4 degree in astrology is revolution. So we're in the middle of a revolution, and now we have this pink supermoon in Libra that rules compassion, love, the heart, and the love that we can experience can be so free and so beautiful and so expansive, as long as we can just stay true to that maturity level of not being codependent anymore. There's a difference between true commitment and devotion than staying with somebody because of codependence. If you haven't gotten past your codependence right now, this quarantine's helped a lot of us, I think. It's kind of that play off of like, here you go, here's some time, and how are you going to deal with that? And honestly, if you can't be alone and be happy, I've been alone without a partner. I dated a little bit in 2016, but I haven't really had a real partner since 2012. Even if 2012, I thought it was my soulmate. I thought it was my twin flame. And we were to some degree. The experience that we had together was beautiful. It was a taste of what we are moving towards. But there was codependence there still. There was. And most of us, when we get into a relationship, when we fall in love, it's the natural idea of feeling like, oh no. It's like if you're completely independent and you're in love and that person decides to leave you, you might be a little bit hurt, but you're going to have such a strong self that you'll be able to handle that and understand that it must be the right thing, or it wouldn't be happening. You'll know that. So start to think now about, because I've had these experiences where everything that I said and did, I took responsibility for. So I've grown a lot there. That's why I got to experience a twin flame that was a beautiful connection besides the codependence. I'm not saying that you didn't have a great, beautiful experience, even in your codependence, but the relationships are evolving now, and now we are ready for the higher, because this love and this connection is very godly. It's full of light. Love is light, and light is love. So in this independent, healthy way to love someone and to be strong enough to feel, still do the work, still dedicate to your dharma, to your path, to the wisdom. That is what it's all about. Because so much beauty, Libra rules Venus, and it's beauty. Libras are always beautiful, and they always think about beauty and balance. Balance is beauty. So when we're in balanced relationships, we can be just as deep in love, but not lost in love. Sending all my love to you guys. It's a beautiful day here in Ocean City, Maryland. Look at those birds flying so low. It is gorgeous here today. I'm so happy I get to share these walks with you. So I have a few uploads that I'm going to make, and I'll do them in the row. So sending all my love to you, tribe. I think about you always. I've always been tuned into the collective. Even when I don't post, I'm thinking of you. I'm feeling you all. And I am working with you and the collective. That is my responsibility as an Aquarian. I love you, tribe. Sending all my love. Take this beautiful rest of this time in the quarantine to just truly get strong in your heart and your soul. I'm behind you. I'm beside you. And for readings, contact me. I have a sale going on for readings, so I can send you my private link. Just because of the quarantine, I know there's some people out of work, so I want to share and give my support without overcharging, even though I always get told by business coaches and people that do readings for me I need to charge more because of my value of my work, which is beautiful to hear. I just feel like I want to give too. That's just part of who I am. And I think that what makes me good at what I do is that I love to give. It's my heart. So sending you all so much love, and I will talk to you later. See you later, tribe. Let's see if we can get any dolphins in here. Let's see. I think the dolphins are deep under. It's so beautiful. Blessings, tribe.